having me on today. I appreciate the opportunity to get to speak to the audience out there about some of our dealings with Innovature and some of the wins and challenges we've faced with outsourcing. I'm Simon. I'm the controller at a company called so this is a very fast-growing company based in Birmingham, Alabama. Yeah, we started, engaging with Innovature right around, I think it was June of 2020, maybe a little bit earlier. I think it was post-COVID, and ultimately we were facing some challenges in the market with just with employees in general, hiring, recruiting, and the like, given the sign of the times. So we've been working with Innovature for about 2 years now, and it's been a good journey so far.
Great, I think for us too. But what triggered your will to outsource or to do your business transformation was the COVID situation, wasn't it?
Yep, COVID probably accelerated that, like it did for certain things within a lot of industries. Like I mentioned, we're a very fast-growing company, and so scalability is extremely important to us and one of the big challenges that we face. Ultimately, we were struggling to find people to fill certain roles within our organization. In the US, I find that the recruiting process is quite a lengthy one, between number of interviews, etc. And so we thought that a very feasible way to scale would be to outsource some work offshore to one of the countries that seem to have a larger talent pool, more readily available workforce, and minimal downtime.
How did you consider what to outsource and what to retain in terms of profiles, accounting profiles in your department?
Yeah, absolutely. I think our grand vision with our outsourcing with Innovature was really for Innovature to become the primary transaction processes for our accounts payable and for our credit card transactions, taking a lot of work away from people that are in the field and need to be focused on their hospitals and providing the best care for their pets. And then our other vision was for Innovature to ultimately become the primary staff accountants for a lot of our accounting processes. How we decided on what to retain versus what to outsource, ultimately, we started with tasks that are more objective and routine in nature. Thought there being that those are tasks that somebody can gain quicker independence in and work more autonomously. There's less decision making involved, which requires subjectivity and maybe layers of approval and added complexity. Whereas the more objective routine tasks can be scaled much quicker. Like I said, can be managed then by the outsourced team quicker. And ultimately it creates more efficiency for areas that, have deadlines. Like I mentioned, that it's crucial that we get our vendors paid as quick as possible to maintain those relationships, as well as to create less inquiries and more efficiency.
What do you think so far with the journey with us?
Yeah, it's overall been a good journey. I will say that we absolutely would not be in the position where we are as a company and as an accounting and finance department without Innovature's assistance. We don't really think about them as outsourced, so to speak. We really try to think about them as teammates that are within our department and embrace everything that they have to offer. There have been some challenges as part of the journey. I mentioned training is crucial. I think that goes for any new employee, regardless of whether they're an outsourced employee or if they're, onshore. Training is crucial to getting the optimum capacity out of everybody. But we have had some challenges. We are a very fast growing company. And so some of the challenges that we have faced ourselves within our company and within our department, we've also faced inherently with Innovature. I don't think, frankly, that they had worked with a company as fast growing as us before. And so a lot of this experience was new for them as well. It's about trying to do our best to look around the corner, forecasting resources and making sure we're being as proactive as we can on that front, being transparent just about time it takes to complete tasks, where the challenges are. Communication is absolutely key to making sure that everything runs smoothly. We're able to meet deadlines and do things with a high degree of accuracy.